We're 10 miles south of downtown L.A. as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from SoFi. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. He's to midfield. Still on the move. A tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things: balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone. They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is Watson. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. Khalil Mack, 3-time All-Pro. In there to bag another one. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Herbert now on 1st down. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, it's Herbert. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Chargers.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Here comes Ford on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, here's Watson. Open man, and that's Tillman. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
That one into the hands of Moore downfield. We are through one. 7-3 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. First and 10. Watson going to give it to Chubb. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Once again, it's Chubb. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Watson. That one on target to Moore. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. A run out of the gun. Here's Chubb. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. "7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Watson. That's caught by 4. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Throwing on 3rd down. Watson. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. And he'll be out of bounds, but gives them some breathing room. Up to the 35-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Now Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and
that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Now first down throw for Watson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Darius Davis to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now it's Dobbins. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's second and 10. At the 40-yard line. Herbert. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. That one complete to McConkey. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain of 17 yards. That's another. Herbert to the air again. Finding the tight end. Here's Will Dissly. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll give it to Dobbins. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down. Now, Herbert. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling, trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Watson to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 22 yards there. It's a Browns first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Off play action, here's Watson. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. A run up the middle with Chubb. Oh, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
To throw on 2nd down is Watson. Left side, he's got Njoku. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They bring Judy in motion. Chubb. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
Here we go, 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Ford. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Again, it'll be Ford. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Davis now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll go right and find his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Ho-ho! He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to win the game. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And now the momentum swings to the other sideline here in overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Davis now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll send a tight end in motion. A run with Dobbins. Crazy. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but The offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Downfield, that's Johnston. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, L.A. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And it's intercepted. That ought to seal it. Picked off by their rookie corner.
Mike, at this point in the game, you just can't make that mistake. But at the same time, give credit to this defense. They continue to come up big, and no play bigger than that interception. You can bet if this game ends now, that guy's going to find himself with a game ball.
So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.